Welcome to this video, and today we are making fish fingers and tartar sauce. These fish fingers are going to be well spiced, marinated, and so delicious. A side note is that I haven't exactly given the right quantities of some of the ingredients because they vary according to how much fish you're planning to work with. So I'm working with 3 fish fillets. You might be working with 1 or 2, so you'll figure it out along the way. Alright, let's get started. So with my 3 fish fillet, I'm going to place it on my chopping board that I have secured with a damp cloth, just so that I don't miss and cut my fingers. So you'll notice that the broader part of the fish, when you do this, you'll feel some small bones prickling you, so you want to remove them. And how you do that is by just basically just cutting like a triangle. So this is where all of the small bones are, this chunk of fish basically. So this we throw away. So I'm just going to cut it into fingers, to strips basically. Oh, and then another thing, when you're cutting fish, you don't want to cut it like this because it won't cook evenly. You want to angle your knife and cut your fish in a slanting manner. So there's this cut and there's this cut. I don't know if you guys can be able to see the difference, but this cut is slanting, this is thinner, and then this goes on broadening, but this is a straight cut and this is not advisable. So I'm just going to do that with the rest of the fish. Now that I'm done chopping my fish fillet, I'll squeeze in lime and marinate it with salt and pepper for 30 minutes. So the lime is to help with reducing the fish smell. Now I'll just put this in the fridge for 30 minutes, then I can coat it. Put oil in your pan, in your saucer, where you're basically going to fry your fish fingers as you coat them, so that it can just be eating slowly. And by the time, by the time you're done coating them, your oil is ready. So for the tartar sauce, you're basically going to need 1 white onion, some gherkins, black pepper, salt, and mayo. I think this is probably like 3/4 cup. It is. I didn't measure, but it looks like 3/4 cup. And I'm going to end up using half of this because this is really huge. So for the tartar sauce, basically you're going to need a bowl where you're going to mix in all your ingredients. I'm going to be using lemon to get lemon juice, 3/4 cup of mayo, chopped gherkins, a little bit of pepper, chopped white onions. This is like half of it because it was really huge, and like a teaspoon of sugar. So I'm just going to start with the mayo. Just make sure that your quantities of the gherkins and the white onions don't become more than, don't overpower your mayo basically. So the reason I didn't put salt is because I bought gherkins that were soaked in brine, which is basically a mixture of salt and water. So I won't put that, but I'll put a bit of pepper. So you're basically going to create a system with the ingredients. You're going to put your flour first. So this is, you coat your fish fingers with flour first, then with egg, and then breadcrumbs, and then this is where you place the coated fingers. And what I like to do is I like to add a little bit of pepper and salt into my breadcrumbs, just so that my fish can be well seasoned. Yeah, then I'm going to basically just mix that up. So after 30 minutes, it's now time to coat my fish. So I'm just going to take one, roll it up in flour, cover it with flour. Then move on to egg. And then breadcrumbs. So at this point, this is where you basically shape your fish. So that you get the shape that you want. Ta-da! It looks like a finger. It's messy work, but it's very rewarding. These things taste amazing. After coating my fish fingers, I put them in the freezer for 10 minutes so that when I put them in my hot oil, so that the particles can hold the fish basically. Zisitokane sana. So I'm just going to dip them. As you can see, my oil is ready. So I'm just going to put a few. And you want them to fry until they are golden brown. So that's it from me, guys. This was a super simple recipe, and if you're a fish fingers person, you're going to love this recipe. Please try it out and tell me how you like it down below in the comment section. Remember to subscribe to this channel and press the bell button so that you can get notified each and every time I post a new video, so that you don't miss out on these awesome recipes. Bye guys!